So recently I was at the ocean, at the seashores, you know the things, seashores. So I realized that there was that water at the water bank, the ocean lines, they are drifting. You realize some places are higher, these ones don't even go really close. So I figure like, okay, does it really, is this how it ends up? So today I just want us to talk about drifting, and we shall talk about it maybe today and maybe another time. Because when I read the book Outwitting the Devil, it was really a nice book and it resonated very well with me, and I felt like, okay, this is something I should really talk about. Now, drifting, from when I checked, it was defined as something that is carried slowly, but maybe the air, the water, anything can drift. But the drifting technique is a slow motion. It's a slow thing. It happens slowly. It doesn't come with a big bang. So that is what we're going to be talking about, and you will see how it comes in handy. But this time we're going to talk about procrastination, because procrastination is a form of drifting. Well, welcome to the Manifest Academy. My name is Anne TK, and I am so happy to have you here, because this is the place where we lose out on the mediocrity and we shoot at the stars. So yes, I said we're going to talk about procrastination. Now, procrastination is a way, it is a form of drifting. We say drifting, you move away slowly. You go away from that thing slowly. Procrastination is, in its own definition, a form, it's an action of delay, of postponing. That is what procrastination is. You delay to do something, you keep postponing. And this time when we're talking about, when we talk about procrastination, we're talking it in aspect to achieving things, being able to do what you want to do, those things that you have always wanted to do. You keep buying time. And the consolation is in hope that it will get better. There is some space that I've worked in. There was a time we didn't even have contracts for a very long time. And people thought that, no, we really need to take this thing to the next level. But some people are not willing because they're feeling like, what if? There's always that what if. Or let us wait. They told us to wait. Let's give it time. We kept on procrastinating. But the more we procrastinated, the more things delayed, the more things didn't work in our favor. We saw other people coming in, benefiting things we should have benefited long time. But because we did not really move on, we kept procrastinating, and it affected us greatly. But when we decided to get up, we really got up and we were not looking back. And indeed, we achieved what we had set our hearts to achieve. So that's a form of, you delay. So what are the causes? What causes us to procrastinate? Now, I've come up with some two that I have thought about. And the first one is laziness. When you are lazy to do something, lazy people are always procrastinating because they're feeling like they will postpone. Okay, I'll do it tomorrow, which is very common, like in my class sometimes. And then the consolation is, me, I am a deadline person. Whenever you think you're a deadline person, just know you're a procrastinator and you are drifting. You are drifting, Mr. or Mrs. last minute person. You shouldn't be a last minute person, because that is a cause of also drifting. And that comes as a form of laziness. That is laziness, because why wouldn't you do it at that time? Why wouldn't you do it then when it was supposed to be done? Then the second one, another cause, is indifference. Now, indifference is you're not decided, you're not sure, you're there in between, you're halfway, you don't know if you should actually take this or take the other. You're there, so as what are you going to do? Anything. You're procrastinating. Why is it anything? It should be something specific, because now I'll get to choose for you what you don't want, but you really don't even have any choice, so you don't get to not want. I just choose for you what you have to have. So those are some of the causes that I came up, the ones of procrastinating. I said it is laziness and also indifference. Now, indifference, you're not sure, you're there, you're undecided. So how can we avoid procrastination? One, we have to be decisive. And when you're decisive, you save yourself from the indifference. Because you see, the indifference, usually people are indifferent because they lack interest. Because they are probably not interested, or they are sympathizing. Like someone, you may be demanding someone something, and the person is not giving it to you. Then you're sympathizing, oh, Bambi, they don't have what? Who tells you they don't have? When they got it, they were telling you they will do this, they will do that, but you have placed sympathy ahead of everything. You are procrastinating, and as you procrastinate, you end up losing on the thing. With procrastination, you have to actually take charge. Now, you have to be decisive. That is the way you can avoid procrastination. You have to decide. You say, no, this is what I want. This is what we agreed. Of course, I understand. There is a room where you will look at a person, you see this person really tried, they just failed to make it. But not because you're sympathizing. How will it look? How will they hear about it? It is something that you have to set your heart to do, and you really go ahead. Now, the second one is you have to have passion. Now, without passion, you cannot push for anything because you have no goal, you have no objective. That is what will cause you to even be indecisive, to be indifferent, because you don't know what you even want. What will I do? Just let them. Or you don't have that interest, because when you don't have interest in something, you will procrastinate. Just recently, not so long ago, I've been with my friends in a certain cool place, and we were learning, and there was one of them who is very familiar with cryptocurrencies. She has done it a lot, so she is very skilled at it. She knows about it. So everyone else was busy trying to catch something, like they want to learn and see how it goes. But now me, cryptocurrency is not one of my interests yet. I'm still focusing on something else, really. So I didn't put too much attention to it. So I didn't have interest. I wasn't procrastinating. That is not something I have passion in right now. It's not something I am looking at. So when you have passion, it sets you to a certain pace. But for you, when you're going everywhere, like last time I talked about a jack of all trades, you will be everywhere. So you end up procrastinating. You don't even know, should I go? Should I not? Should I go? Should I not? So have passion. So when you have passion in the thing that you are doing, you won't procrastinate. Because now for her, when she was telling us about the cryptocurrency thing, she was talking about this Binance something. And then they have here a robot something that actually checks for you everything and what. Now me there, I would, robot, what? I'll eat my money. I'll be worried. But for her, she did not procrastinate whatsoever. She paid the dollars for it to be able for the robot to actually do the work for her. So she will not procrastinate because she has the passion for it. So you have to have passion for something. Don't just say anything. There you'll be procrastinating. Then you won't be able to achieve. So yes, that is a form of drifting, procrastination, that I had spoken about. And with drifting, it is a very challenging thing, because with drifting, you only take what anyone is able to give you. But if you're a non-drifter, you take whatever you have to take, and on your terms, not anybody's terms. And that is the target, because there are things we want. They shouldn't tell us what we want. We know what we want. So yeah, with procrastination, you can dwell with that. Have passion in what you're doing and be decisive. That is how you can overcome procrastination. Well, now I want you to subscribe. You need to subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your relatives, even your enemies. Tell them to subscribe. Let them like, let them share, and even comment. That would be a nice thing for me. I am so grateful for those who are actually subscribing. It is very, very meaningful to me. And I am so happy to have you here always. Thank you. Have a lovely day.